Roberto.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Can we just check on the injury news after Chelsea? Are there any fresh problems, and are any of your injured players any closer to returning?
Hai perso qualcuno di voi, qualcuno che torna?
No, I think no. Today and tomorrow we analyze the situation, but anyway I don't want to take risk with potential new injury. But at the moment I think the squad played in Stamford Bridge can play tomorrow.
Is Matoma ready to start again?
Yes, Mitoma didn't play with Chelsea because he played 65 minutes in Athens and was a big risk to playing with him for much time. Tomorrow I think can play, can start the game, but we will see tomorrow morning.
Chelsea was quite a controversial match. You've had 2 days now to reflect on that game. Do you have anything more to say about the performance of the team, but also the referee?
No, we played a good game against a very, very good team. I'm sorry for the result because the way we conceded 3 goals was very bad. We can't concede this goal in that way, but we have to move on and to think on Brentford.
Yeah, and after Chelsea, it's one Premier League win in the last 9 games before the Brentford match. How do you assess the impact of all these injuries and the Europa League on your Premier League form?
Che impatto hanno avuto tutti gli infortuni e le partite di Europa League sul fatto che nelle ultime 9 in Premier League ne state?
But in the last 9 games in Premier League, we won only 1 game, but we lost only 1 game, and we play other 4 games in Europa League, and so 9 more 4, 13, and 13 we lost 1 game or 2 games with Chelsea, and I think we are playing well. We are doing something important in football, especially if we think and we don't forget we are Brighton.
Benicio came on for a Premier League debut at Chelsea. Obviously, Jack's been in the team. How important are your academy players to you right now, given the injuries you have?
But now is not important. Is crucial for us because we need more players. We need fresh players. We need to play to change in the last part of the game. Benicio played very well with personality, with the right personality. Jack Hindeswood is a player of the first team. He's not he's a young player, but in any way he started with us in the pre-season, and we consider him one part of the first team. Yeah.
Do you have to be busy in the transfer window, do you think, given this problem of the injuries and also the fact that you're now going deep in the Europa League too?
I don't know. We have to analyze the situation, but now is not the right moment to think in the transfer market. We have to play another 6-7 games, I think, before the transfer market starts.
And you now have 3 straight home games at the Amex. Brentford, the first one. You've not won a Premier League game at the Amex since September, so how important to get another win at home?
Yes, it's important. Win in Premier League at home is important, like win in Amsterdam Arena, in Athens, in a Europe League, or in Nottingham Stadium, or in different competition. It's still very tough win the game in Premier League or Europe League as well. But we try to do our best, and then the result is not. We can't manage the result.
Just finally from me, there's been speculation that you might be about to sign a new contract with Brighton. Is that true, and would you like to do that?
Ci sono delle speculazioni sul fatto che sei pronto a firmare l'estensione del contratto per Brighton, è vera questa?
I feel very well in Brighton. I have a great relationship with the players, with the club, with Tony, with Paul Barber, David Ware, and everybody works in Brighton. Yes, we are speaking about the new contract, but at the moment we are speaking. It's not done yet, no.
But you want to stay?
But I usually work to be happy and to enjoy. And I feel very good in Brighton. At the end, we have to analyze the target. If the target are the same with the club, it's an honor for me working in Brighton. I don't try to reach the higher level. The most important for me is working in seriously, work with a good team and good players. But anyway, it's important for me to fix a important target.
Hi Roberto, you called the 3 goals you conceded at Stamford Bridge stupid. How can you cut those stupid goals out to get that first clean sheet of the season tomorrow evening?
But we must be focused in the details. We are very young team. We have a very young players, and sometimes can happen to make some mistakes in the details. For example, the first goal of Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez. In that situation, Evan Ferguson 2004 and Carlos Baleba 2004, they lost the right position, and we conceded goal for it. In the same way, in the third goal, there were 2 players in wrong position, because otherwise we didn't concede in that moment goal. But against Chelsea, you can concede goal in other situation. But in that situation, it's tough to accept this type of goal, no?
And after a defeat, do you prefer having a match much quicker than the following week to kind of get over it and
but it's
go
not
again?
important if I prefer or not. Tomorrow there is another important game, and we have to be ready to win, because we want to win every game. But we know Brentford is another good team. But in Premier League and Europe League, every game is tough. Every game is important, and to win in Europe League and Premier League, you have to play your best. You have to do your best. You have to show your best.
Ahead of the Sheffield United match at the Amex, you placed a lot of emphasis on how important that match was. Is it similar tomorrow evening?
Yes, but everyone knows the quality of Brentford. Brentford is a very important reality in Premier League. They have a clear idea of football, clear style, and Sheffield is different, no? Because maybe the people can think Sheffield is easier than Brentford, but it's not true. In Premier League, every game is difficult, and Sheffield is like Brentford or Nottingham or Fulham or other big team.
Just finally from me, last time you played them at the Amex 3-3, there were 33 shots from your team, and everyone who started the game outfield had a go on goal. Are you hoping for something a little less chaotic tomorrow evening?
Yes, I remember very well that game. It's still nice playing against Brentford. No, I have a big respect for them. I hope we shoot less on goal, but win the game.
Roberto, I know that there's nobody coming back into the squad immediately, but you have Julio Enciso and Danny Welbeck, two attacking players who are out. When are they likely to come back? Is it this year? Is it after Christmas 2024? Is there any update on them?
I think Danny Welbeck can back before the Christmas or before the end of the year. Julio no. Julio is still long. He needs a long time again.
So how difficult is it for Evan and João Pedro to, in those attacking areas, to be playing with so many games and not having those two players available?
Well, you know, when Evan and João don't play, they are sad. Now they have to play, and I think they are happy. They are pleased to play every game. No.
You haven't had your captain Lewis Dunk, but Jan-Paul van Hecke has stepped up. How pleased are you with his progress, not just as a player, but as a leader as well?
Yes, JP has a great personality, great attitude. Is an example, no, inside of the pitch bar, inside of dressing room. But I think I want to be focused on Facundo Bonanotte because he played very well. I think he played the best game in his time in Brighton. He's becoming better and better. But I know playing the young player when they become better and they, for example, Facundo can become an important player for us.
It was a great goal. Is it the physicality of the Premier League that is the biggest challenge for someone like Facundo?
Yes, you're right, because he didn't deserve to change, to finish the game after 10 minutes in the second half. But maybe I made mistake in the substitution, but I wasn't sure he could finish the game. And for it, he has to work harder to reach the best physical condition, and so I can decide in different way, no.
More time in the gym then maybe for him.
No, more time to reach the best condition. The gym is not a problem, but in the past maybe could play in under 21 to improve his condition, to improve his time he can play. Because, you know, when you start the game and you have already, before to start the game, 2-3 substitution, it's difficult, no? I would like to decide the substitution depending on the performance and not only on the physical condition.